When the sun sets and the darkness falls, my town is gloomy as a bad dream or as fatal as a blow to the head. My town is like a boy who hungers and stares from afar, looking out at a great abyss of nothingness, waiting for something to stir or make a sign. In the daylight, my town is the son of the poet. He has shape-shifted into a pool of cool blue water in the desert. He is a companion to gangs, drug dealers, prostitutes, and smugglers. He has cut off all ties to his family and now dwells with the underworld. My town is a withered soul who lives in a dome of bent branches made from mesquite and palo verde underneath an overpass to an empty highway. He calls his home first and last house. His teeth are like thorns from ocotillo cactus, which make a scraping sound when he chews his food. He cannot find himself a partner, so he talks to himself and motions to the ghost of a former friend. He finds still burning cigarette butts outside the oily and sticky streets to soothe the sadness and fill his time. My town lives in the cracks with bats that hang upside down from bridges and from the eaves of vacant and abandoned homes. A woman came to my town once, and he barely looked at her, but managed to cast her from the shadows and onto the hot river rocks. Those who live in my town say she fell from venturing too far out on the edge. There is a furious man whose lady is unfaithful. He is my town. My town is tangled in his hair, in his breath, and in his eyes. When he coughs after a night of drinking, his breath is the breath of my town. There are many towns connected and lined up row after row. There are towns that sleep, towns that are propped up on sticks in the muddy swamps. There is my town surrounded by darkness and silence. Flat and barren, miles of nothingness, a perfect place to dig a hole and bury something for no one to see. My town is a stranger. It is overtired and shaking like a leaf on a tree. My town has become a woman whose lover is terminally ill. She creeps down the hallways of a railroad house and listens with her ear leaning against the door of a locked room. I cannot decipher my town. My town is a shaman that has been blown in on a wind from South America and heard speaking in tongues at a bus stop. My town is a sweet kiss on the feverish lips of many tired and homeless people. My town is a murmur of voices coming out from a wash after all the summer monsoon rains have come and gone.